class of 2014. Heat and black. South Bay Lakers when he was on his summer. Yeah, you may or may not have some. Here's Bronny James with the steal.
Dylan and Scotty Brooks also a
game. He really likes Bronny James. Cole Swider. 35 NBA regular season games in a battle of 55s. The South Bay Lakers win. It was
health gets to optimum levels.
Bronny from the corner. Looking inside, Kalel Witt. It's an illegal screen from Trey Ball. Yakachonis, the first rounder. He's a strong dude. A 4-game stretch where he averaged 28. As NBA.
You're going to beat Jamison down the field. He's got the
Drawn kick past the.
I can see him getting into
really well. Nice. Leading by 1 now. Driving. Dejuan knocks it away.
That's nice.
Good look into where.
This young guy has a nice skin for your threes to have that ability. I know, and that makes total sense.
The Lakers first rounder last year.
Guy, but since my days, 40 years.
Played at Illinois.
I think that's a. Of course, I'm fond of all guys from Lithuania, but he has a Jones fracture.
Has a long wingspan. Makes up 14 a game with the Thunder 1 year.
And you look at the WCC.
Exhibit 10 with the Lakers. Be determined. Gets it and jam. American Athletic.
80% of these guys. Albany with the Patroons.
Dejuan Gordon lost the up.
Place to enter the ball in that deep.
5 games of college basketball. Splitting time between the rip through.
Vice, to.
Eric Stevenson creating 7 and flipping it up. Javante Cook on the nice run to the floor. Get to Kaluma for 3. G League All-Star last year. Williams, drawn kick. You'd like that number to be higher. 5. So easier to get. And he's drawn.
Yeah. The inbounder sometimes doesn't get
these Summer League head coaches.
Bennett, and he was with the Clippers.
Part of that Sweet 16 team at St. Mary's. Runner, well contested. Bag. Scoop to the.
For me with the.
Work on Bronny James, and a great bench for Capital City was very productive to create a draft for the visiting team.
Tight with everybody. Degrees in our locker room. Big boys. There's a good move by Ware.
It's over Serge Jabari Rice. Catch and shoot. Swider getting to it to kind of make his impact.
And the schemes. He understands. He's got a great offensive mind.
Played all 50 for South Bay last year. Who's in this game? Kalel Witt. Bronny James a catch and shoot. Kick ahead to Swider. He did
gun when he played, and he after his was here evaluating these 3 refs.
Yesterday, already halfway there to got a couple of nice finishes to.
See, I want to.
Ware inside, back in.
Get him for a lob off of that.
Was the top 15 recruit.
Really help him.
Nearly a 40-point triple-double. 40. Dalton connect behind the play. Here's a lob for Kalel. Jabari Rice gets the front
again.
Here is Serge Jabari Rice. Hill, Baisley shooting the 3. Foul on Trey Jemison to boot.
Yeah, but you get 10
for the Spurs. Kalel Ware, another behind Bryson Warren. Oh, can't finish with the good athlete, Baisley. He's played a lot of NBA. A 10-point Cincinnati native.
Played against Oscar.
Bronny James, corner 3.
Him at those finals games in Indiana. Big change.
Yeah.
Everybody'd be together. They'd have a great time.
Trying the blow, but
the bounce and just missed the shot.
Great one. Great ball movement. Where here in San Francisco? Lakers. Former CBA guy.
Played at American International Cup. I was involved with that drafting.
Bronny James. The Los Angeles Lakers. And he line for the LA Lakers. Nearly stolen.
Good job. Give him the ball.
Point Jemison. Slider inside. How about this, Saint? Yeah.
Wow.
A lot for play. Good stretch. Promising young player. Connect. Gets to the elbow. Stay Cook trying to get downhill and connect. A lob to hustle to get back in front of him, too. From 50. Guarding the Heat to start the third.
Of guys. So
9 or 10 guys play one game. I didn't really know who he was before that much.
Fella.
Connect.
Go for it.
Instead, guard. Long shot, long rebound.
Good yesterday.
Connect, drawn it. What a block. Where? With the left hand.
Feet.
Dalton Connect. College. Gets it into Bryce. Stewart.
See, there's a problem.
First free throw good. Well, Lakers were really good in the first. Similar path here, DJ.
But it was a well-designed play.
17 for Miami. Turnover 16 for LA and Javon Warriors. Let's do a clean block for Kalel Ware. Gardner with 12.
Plays well in Vegas.
California or Utah. Baisley mentioned blue coats. 5 years in the NBA, so he can draws a foul. Good DJ Stewart. If this was a G overtime.
How do you like that?
That's what they'll tell you. Yakachonis. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Big Rice.
Wow.
Splits. Yakachonis gets downhill. Game for the man game. Baisley from right. A lob for Baisley. Catch and shoot three. Steven. Little Euro. Draws
Long Beach, we had LA, we had
in Vegas, though.
I mentioned it's just beyond young coaches.
And in a summer league game. Now a two-time
not give them enough praise.
Championship.
Often you put in the work.
A&M. Play with the Oklahoma City Blue.
And what a great job there. Of course, Sam Presti's from
Kaluma on the Marcus Williams. Gardner and drill. Swider has a good look. He's got 15 today with 7 quarters now. Spin, fade. Shot clock is off. Lakers lead in the third as Dejuan Gordon. Rhode Island, not to be confused with the Port
Island, which is a beautiful state back east. How about our guy from Maine?
He is.
Big fella.
Dejuan Gordon getting down. Marcus Williams. Talking Cooper flag.
Plays the game to win.
Yes.
Well, rebounds.
Might have had the highlight of the end. Swider. Only field goals in this game, Cole Swider. Head fake. Flip it. Games with the Lakers past season. You'd like to see him get roster spots in the NBA if you, used to be 400 guys. Sky Force here this year. That is it's only 1,800 miles away, Saint. Ooh, shortened year. Handle in and out. Serge Jabari Rice. Nice. And Rice now with 8 points. The basket. With the step back. 7th make. Largest lead of the
rubbing that nose down there.
4 rebounds and 3 steals. 2-man game with Sam, number 30.
What a great guy.
Step back. Swider. Aaron Gardner missed. Stop and pop from this in the G League months. Cook. Oh. Baisley a 3. This one. I'd always try to get on the big board.
That's Jimmy went to Bradley and played with.
Yesterday, the Air Force Falcon says, "Get up!"
You and I are the only ones that are
about the Syracuse Nationals. Shot fake. Rice draws the
thing in, and it's not that contact, that kind of thing. 8.
Go all over the world.
Dunk.
Yeah. Block. Foul line. Be free throw attempts. Yeah, Lakers. And this is a 20. Yakichonin points, 5.7 rebounds. Did play one game in EuroLeague remotely from my laptop.
Did you?
It's Brooklyn Nets. There's always some good.
Program.
He was big with the NBA Academy stuff.
A lot of people in the backcourt.
They'll be guarding the Heat to start the third. Probably going to get, have 9 or 10 guys play one game. A few City in the 23-24 season. I didn't really know who he was before that. Like,
give us more of that, big fella.
Connect.
Somebody in yellow's got to go for it.
Instead, guard.
Kev, he was so good yesterday.
Connect, drawn it.
Wow.
Says DJ Stewart. What a block. Baisley. Where? With the left hand.
Faces up, driving from about 14 feet.
Dalton Connect. Cook. D2 guy in college. Feels. Gets it into Bryce. Stewart.
He really defended well. See, there's a problem. Yeah.
First free throw good. Get downhill. Well, Lakers were really good in the first. Trying to avoid a similar path here. DJ
pass to Ware on the roll, but it was a well-designed play.
To go in the third quarter. And turnover 16 for LA, and Javon
had this happen to him yesterday with the Warriors.
Gardner with 12.
In his best day, but I bet he plays well in Vegas.
In Vegas or in California or Utah.
Nice job.
Baisley mentioned a little bit in the G League with the Delaware Bluecoats. Utah and Philly.
Wow. Guy?
Well, he's played 5 years in the NBA, so he can. Draws a foul.
Good.
Now, if DJ Stewart, if this was a G League or overtime.
How do you like that?
Took it from Rachel Rayford, so. The one free throw rule. That's what they'll tell you. Yakichonis. A little more than 4 minutes to play here in the third. Nice head fake, Rice.
Wow.
Splits. Good player. Yakichonis gets downhill. Two-man game. Baisley from right. A lob for Baisley.
Pass. Good finish by Baisley.
Catch and shoot three. Steven. Baisley getting downhill. Little Euro. Draws.
We had Long Beach. We had LA. We had an awful lot.
What they've done in Vegas, though.
I mentioned it. And it's just beyond ground for the referees and young coaches. And
just chanting defense in a summer league game.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now a two-time.
As you just can't give him, could not give him enough praise.
Thunder this year win his second championship.
Keep sticking with it. You believe in yourself and you put in the work.
In the G League, he was undrafted out of Texas A&M. Played with the Oklahoma City Blues.
Right near Worcester, where Holy Cross is. Of course, Sam Presti's from.
Kaluma on the. Marcus Williams. Nenga. Gardner as Davis pushes the pace. And drilled. Swider has a good look. He had 24 yesterday. He's got 15 today over the last 7 quarters now. The ball, Stevenson. Spin, fade. Shot clock is off. Lakers quarter point for this quarter. They have the 1-point lead in the third as Dejuan Gordon. He's from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Not to be confused with the
place near Newport in Rhode Island, which is a beautiful state back east. How about our guy from Maine? I love that story.
Yeah, he is.
Big fella.
Passes it out. Dejuan Gordon getting down. Marcus Willis. But of course, we're talking Cooper Flag.
He really intrigues me because he plays the game to win.
Yes.
Sees the floor well, rebounds.
3. He also might have had the highlight of the end. Swider. He's 5 for 5 on 2-point field goals in this game, Cole Swider. Head fake. Flip it. He's played 35 NBA games with the Lakers in games, played with Detroit and Toronto this past season. You'd like to see him get. Well, there's 540 roster spots in the NBA if you.
It's really gone up, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, used to be 400 two-way spots. Now there's 3 two-way guys. Warren averaged 11 per game with the Sioux Falls Skyforce here this year. That is my.
And an NBA team?
Well, it's only 1,800 miles away, Saint. You're there to work. Danger. Ooh. That was the COVID shortened year. It's handle from in and out. Serge Jabari.
That's beautiful.
That was really nice. And Rice now with 8 points. Late clock. Danger back to the basket. But the step back.
Breeze this afternoon.
7th make. Largest lead of the.
He's rubbing that nose down there.
Points off the bench. Really nice game today with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. 2-man game with Sandman. That's right, he was in the house. Number 30.
30, 40 years. He's retired now. What a great guy.
Amps in that game. Step back.
Whoa.
Swider. Aaron Gardner missed. Stop and pop from the game last year with Windy City and Memphis in the G League. Was on a 2-way for about 5 months. High school. Cook in double figures now.
Whoa. Wow.
Nice shot fake. Baisley a 3. This one's. I remember when I was a kid, I'd always try to get on the big board. UC Davis guy.
That's Jimmy, great guy. Went to Bradley and played with, but not, no.
Johnson has it here. Ethan Taylor saw him yesterday, the Air Force Falcon. Look it up. Danger. Says, get up.
Be talking about the Cincinnati Royals because you and I are the only ones that are.
At least we're not talking about the Syracuse Nationals.
Huh?
Saved in. Shot fake. Rice draws the.
To try to bring in. And it's not that this guy doesn't go, who are we going to call and contact, that kind of thing. 8 people in building the roster.
Go all over the world.
You wind up going to East Podunk.
Yeah. Settle late clock. I mean, one thing they've done today is get to the foul line. Be free throw attempts. Yeah, 20 on free throw attempts to the Lakers. And this is a 20. I do not disagree. Yakachone, who was 13 all Big Ten, 15 points, 5.7 rebounds. The FC Barcelona system did play 1 game in EuroLeague. Wherever the All-Star game was that year, I did the game remotely from my laptop.
Did you?
And Traoré, who was first-round pick of the Brooklyn Nets. There's always some good.
Phenomenal program. Yes.
Now on the Lakers staff, he was big with the NBA Academy stuff.
Progress from yesterday. I thought a lot of people in the backcourt